you're able to see this. Let me just reconfigure my camera here. Let me know, Cameron, if you can see this. Okay. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, I don't know. We were having some connection issues. Let me try and reconfigure this. Okay, that's the wrong. And hold on one second. This is obviously the wrong direction. Hold on. Oh my gosh, technical issues. I really don't want to record this way, but I guess that's what we're gonna have to do.
Does it turn?
I'm trying to get it to turn, but it's not doing it. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Serious technical issues here. Thank you, YouTube. Yeah, it's not doing it. All right, well, I apologize, but we're going to have to make do with what we've got here. Yeah, I don't know what happened, unfortunately. Okay. We're going to... See, it's not even the right direction.
I know.
This is ridiculous.
You have to, like...
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know. Unless you guys can figure out on your end how to rotate this screen. I'm like trying with my phone. And if anybody has any ideas, please let me know. There's got to be a way to rotate it. Hold on.
I guess when you put the cards, just put it down the other way when they fall. So it'll be like...
Go up and down?
This way. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. I guess I'm just going to have to
So, like,
wing it, guys.
Put the cards like that instead.
I don't like you right now, YouTube. You are not nice.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Let's make do with what we've got. So, obviously, my hands are in this direction. Okay, have the people rotate their phones, but if they're on a TV set, it's not going to go up. So, yes, please, guys, if it makes sense for you to rotate your phone so that you can see the cards in the right direction, please do so, because I can't figure it out for the life of me on my end. Yeah, exactly. I'm trying to get it to go in a different direction, and it's just not giving me that option.
But it doesn't look bad.
Okay. Let me know, guys, for those who are tuned in, if you are able to rotate your phone view so that you're seeing this in the right direction. Because I would hate to give you guys a headache trying to do it this way. What a pain, guys. I'm sorry. We tried to connect the way we normally do, and then it just shut down on us. It's okay, Gloria? Okay. All right, let's do this. So, Cameron, help me out today. You're going to have to let me know if it looks nuts on screen. All right, guys, let's take a look at the general love forecast for the collective, for those of you who are here and are waiting for some messages here today. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know how to go the other way, Bonnie. I tried to switch it around and turn it around, and it's just not doing it. Unless you can freeze the direction on your phone so that you can maybe turn it around.
She's saying put a card down and she'll tell you.
Okay. Or I guess I should go there. Obviously, this is like...
Yeah, I think if you... like that.
But then I won't be able to read these dang cards. Cameron.
Lift it up? I don't know.
Let me know. Let me know. Oh my God.
Parallel?
Like parallel parking?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay. So this way works. Okay. All right.
This is interesting.
This is going to be the most interesting live stream we've done. All right, let's see, guys. Angels and spirit guides, be on our side today because this is nuts. Okay, here we go. Okay, Gloria, it's okay. I turned my phone and can see it fine. Okay, thank you. Thank you for letting me know. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just do it the way I would normally do it here on my desk, and then hopefully you guys can figure out how the angle works on your end, okay? All right, here we go. Okay, so we've got Aries coming through here, okay? This is so frustrating because my angles are completely off. That doesn't show. I don't know which way to go. Calm down.
You said that looks good.
Okay. So whoever is either an Aries or you're connecting with an Aries. Hi, Lee. Thank you. All right. So Aries is coming through. That's our first card, letting us know that maybe there's an Aries either thinking about you, or you could have Aries in your chart if that's not your sun sign. All right. What else do we need to know? Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. What is the energy? We have the Doctor. That's interesting. So let's read this. It says, if you've been sick and tired of dealing with a broken heart, this love connection can help you heal. A romance that's good for your body, mind, and soul. A healthy, loving partnership that thrives with open, honest communication, long-term commitment. So, you know, if you've been dealing with somebody that ended up hurting you, or you've experienced relationships that just weren't very good because they weren't being open and honest with you, you might connect with somebody that doesn't have those issues, you know. Could be an Aries for some of you guys. If you're in between relationships, somebody could come in who could be very healing for your heart space. We have wisdom. Learning from past failed relationships. Isn't that interesting? Because it's kind of picking up off of that vibe. Learning from the past, what doesn't work. More mature, experienced in love and romance, good judgment, making wiser choices in relationships. And that could be where you're at, you know, after having experienced so much in your love life especially. Now you know what it is that you want, what it is that you don't want, you know, your boundaries, who is not able to cross that. Okay. And then we have the shining star coming through here. So there's a particular theme presenting itself here, especially for those of you who are either in between relationships. Maybe you're single right now. You know, not that you're not thinking of maybe somebody that you broke up with, but this right here, the shining star, it does indicate that love will find you when you least expect it. When you've lost faith, when your doubts become insurmountable, that the right kind of love will ever be a part of your life and your heart ever again. That is when this glimmer of hope appears to let you know that wish can still come true. You know, so it's one of those things where just try to release your worries, any anxiety that you might be feeling, that you might not find the right kind of love for you, because you will. You will find it. We have enlightenment coming through, clarity, gaining a better understanding of each other, complete satisfaction in a love connection, a fulfilled relationship. So all of these energies, all of these cards are actually really nice to let you know that regardless of where you are at on your journey, that you will find love again, or for some of you, there's the possibility maybe of reconnecting with somebody, especially letting them know what it is that you will and will not accept. You know, if they broke your heart, if you guys are able to reconnect and have that conversation, they're going to know real quick what your guidelines are to be in a relationship again. Okay, so let's grab some tarot and let's see what we can find out. I apologize in advance if I start to cough. I've been trying to get rid of this cough. It's like started off with a cold, then the flu, then the cold. So I've had like a cough and then a cough on top of that. Okay. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, what do we need to know here? For those who are in need of guidance when it comes to love, romance, past connections, current connections. Nice, look at this. We've got the sun. Okay, some of you guys could be Leo. You could be thinking of a Leo. Regardless of sun sign, you know, this is a very positive, uplifting message to let you know, again, that regardless of some of the ups and downs that you've been through, this is where you're meant to be. You know, where you can be fulfilled, where you can be joyful, where you can look at life and realize, okay, you know, I was meant to learn the lessons that I was meant to learn, but I'm meant to be happy. I'm not meant to be heartbroken. I'm not meant to be miserable. Here's our divine masculine showing up as the Emperor. Interesting observation, because Aries represents the Emperor. You know, you need to change your toothbrush. I'm not sure what that means. We do have a masculine here, though, I feel, who might be ready to take action, to be able to help you guys find your way back to each other, perhaps. Look at that. We've got two cards representing not only a masculine, but we have Leo and then Leo representing the Strength card. So I feel it could be a masculine that maybe at one point in time they just weren't sure if they would be able to have the courage to reach out, or maybe the courage to take responsibility for their own actions, especially if they ended up hurting you, Divine Feminine. We've got the Ace of Swords, so I really like this because this brings forward the clarity that the Enlightenment card is talking about. It's like a breakthrough moment. It's like that aha moment, and realizing what it is that you need to do for your life to get back on track. And if that includes cutting things, situations, negative energy, or people out of your life, that's what needs to happen. And then we have the Magician. So the Magician focuses on Gemini and Virgo. This is all about manifestation of something positive in the 3D, you know? So if you guys have had, again, your ups and downs, maybe you and your person have had a tower moment. This right here is a very different energy. It's like something needed to be removed, something needed to be cut out in order to manifest something positive here. For some of you guys, can it be a reconciliation? Absolutely. So if you're thinking of somebody and you're missing them, you know, it's not impossible for two people to find their way back. But look at this. So we do have the Tower card coming through. Something fell apart here, you know. It created distance and separation for two people. But, you know, when you hit rock bottom and learn the lesson behind this, look at that. You've got the Fool card representing a new beginning. A new beginning. So for some of you guys, there's somebody that might return, someone from your past who has gained that clarity. They have gone through that awakening. Maybe they will apologize. Maybe they're sorry for something that they said or did. And sometimes this can represent a person who wants to fix things that they messed up, and possibly wanting to try again. But of course, that requires two people to be on the same page, right? And then we have the Nine of Cups. So emotional stability, satisfaction, and of course this card represents wish fulfillment. So what is it that you're wishing for right now when it comes to your love relationships? Are you wanting somebody to return, or maybe again you're on your own, you're single, but really wanting to manifest somebody that could be your love of a lifetime? So it can go in that direction, because I feel with the Sun card coming through, this is the destination, you know, but enjoy the journey anyway as you get here, because I feel that there's a lot coming through for those of you that relate to this, okay? All right, so that's our opening message. Let's go ahead and see what else we can tap into here for the collective. And thank you guys so much for just being able to accommodate this particular view angle. Yeah, we tried to go live going through the system, through the YouTube system, and for some reason it just did not work. Which is why this angle is bizarre on the screen for me anyway. All right, let's see what else. What else can we tap into for the collective here? We have fog, confusion, mental blocks, ailments. Somebody might be, whenever I see this, sometimes I think that it could be giving you mixed signals. You know, you're not quite sure what this person's intentions are. Hi, Ahood. Welcome, welcome. We're having some technical issues, which is why the screen is the way it is. So if it looks weird on your end, just try to configure it on your phone. You know, turn it sideways so that you can see the cards. All right, let's see. What else? What else for the collective? Fun, travel, excitement, adventures. I feel at this point, if you relate to this, you know, maybe you guys are just on different pages. It's like one of you wants to be able to have fun and enjoy these travels and adventures with your person. Maybe they don't know what they want. And that could be very difficult to move forward when you guys are just on different pages, you know? This is interesting as well. We have observant, watching, contemplative, paying attention. So I can't help but feel for some of you guys that this could maybe even be an ex-partner that's keeping tabs on you because they're not with you, especially if you guys broke up because you guys just were not seeing eye to eye. One more. Iona Yates. Hi. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please turn your screen on your phone sideways if it looks weird on your end. We're having some issues. All right, one more card. Earth. Some of you guys might be earth signs or thinking of an earth sign. So Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Grounded, connected, rooted, earth. This could be where you're at. You know, maybe you work really hard to ground yourself after having experienced maybe a tower moment with somebody, right? So let's grab some tarot and let's see what else we can learn from this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, what do we need to know here? Can the confusion clear? You know, can that be cleared up? We've got the Ace of Cups. I like this. Okay, so what I'm getting is if you're dealing with somebody who does not know what they want, maybe they are giving you mixed signals, you know, like at one point they look like they're into you and then the next thing they're maybe pulling back. If that's what's going on, this is giving you the opportunity to just kind of move on, you know, start fresh. Focus on loving yourself enough to know when it's time to distance yourself. Focus on filling that cup for yourself. Because you're not really looking to anybody to, you know, complete you. You should be complete within yourself. You're simply looking for somebody to add to your life, not subtract from it. So if they're not on board, this is giving you the green light to move on and to start a new chapter. You have your own free will to do with your life whatever it is that you want, and nobody has the right to tell you to, you know, just wait, just, you know, I'll let you know eventually. It's like, nope, that's not how it works. You know, life is precious. It's ticking away every second that we're here. And to be able to just wait and wait for somebody's decision on whether or not, you know, you're worthy to spend time with, no, I would not advise for anybody to put their life on hold waiting for somebody that's not taking any sort of action to let you know that they love you, that they want to spend time with you, that you are worthy of being in a relationship with, etc., etc. You know, don't ever put your life on hold waiting. And the Chariot card is reiterating that, because this represents movement, and I love how it's right next to adventures. Fun, travel, excitement, all of these things can be yours with or without this person. You know, you don't have to be in a relationship to enjoy all this stuff. And again, if somebody is causing the relationship to be stagnant, you know, here's that Chariot to let you know it's like, okay, let's go. Let's go. There's a lot more life to live. Let's go. Let's head towards a much better direction. Interesting. 9 of Swords, followed by the 9 of Wands. All right, there's somebody here that's tripping out. They're kind of stressing out. They did this to themselves. I can't help but feel that this might be an ex who's still keeping tabs on you. We see that here. They're observing you somehow, maybe on social media. They can't sleep. They're still thinking about you. You know, maybe they broke your heart, but they ended up hurting themselves more. And this is letting you know that, you know, if you had like a very difficult time moving on from this person, you'll come out on top. You know, the sun will come out again. It's okay. Look at that, 2 of Swords. So particular connections just aren't meant to move forward because you deserve someone better. You deserve the opportunity to find real happiness. And if this person that's coming through here, that could be an ex, I just feel they don't check all the boxes, you know? You deserve someone way better. I love that we have the King of Cups coming through here, because the King of Cups, this person, they're ready for love. They're ready to extend that cup to you, Divine Feminine. This is not a person that's going to come in with confusion, like they don't know what they want. This is somebody whose heart is ready to love you the way you deserve to be loved. You know, and in order to get here, you just needed to let go of somebody who maybe at one point in time you really saw them as the one, but maybe as more time unfolded, they ended up not being the one. There's somebody that's either already here or on their way to you who will represent the one, okay? And you will know. You got to trust your heart when you meet this person. And, you know, it's one of those things where when I say trust your heart, you'll know. It's like you don't have to, like, try to figure it out. Your heart will feel it. It's almost like an overwhelming feeling of certainty that, wait a minute, you know, there's something here when it comes to this person. So hang tight if you're single. It could find you. Maybe this year, you know. We'll grab some, remind me to grab some time frames later on, and then we'll take a look and see when this might happen, okay? So I wanted to specifically take a look at the energy of the Divine Masculine, because I do have a lot of feminines tuning into my channel. So I wanted to do an energy check-in, okay? Focusing on the Divine Masculine. What does that look like here? Angels and spirit guides, please. Divine Masculine energy. Intoxicated. So whenever I see this, I get a couple of meanings, okay? Somebody who is definitely very attracted to you, Divine Feminine, but the word itself kind of reminds me of somebody, you know, when things aren't going right, especially in their love life, they tend to drink too much to the point where they really are intoxicated and they're not making the best choices. So the sexual connection, the physical connection, all of that could be wonderful, but they need to be able to bring something else to the table. All right, what else? Ooh, this is interesting. We've got Journey, followed by Trap. Look at this, guys. Followed by Indecision. So we have a masculine here coming through to let us know they don't know what they want, you know, and if it seems like, again, mixed signals, 1 second they're totally into you, you know, the physical connection is strong. Next thing you know, they're going in a different direction. They're tripping out. They feel trapped. They don't want to settle down. They don't want to get their hands tied. They're on the fence. You know, they can't make up their mind, possibly because there could even be somebody else that they're talking to. Not nice. Definitely not nice. And then we have Complacent. Look at that heart space right there. It's very mechanical. It's very cold. Yep. So if, Divine Feminine, if you relate to this, and let's just say you're in love, you have some pretty intense feelings for a masculine, but they're not returning it. This is why. They can't make up their mind, because this is somebody that doesn't want to dive in fully emotionally you know, whether that's to protect their own heart, or they could be talking to more than one person, which sucks. But that's the vibe. That is the vibe that I am picking up. So let's see what else. Ugh, your situation, Ahood. Ugh, I don't like that. Okay. All right, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please. Look at this. Again, we've got the King of Cups. So, Divine Feminines, especially if you're dealing with somebody who's not symbolically extending that cup to you and you're feeling like something's off, there's somebody close, somebody on their way to you who could represent this King of Cups. They have a good heart. They're ready to extend themselves to the right person. Interesting. My feminines, you're coming in with the energy of the Queen of Swords. So look at how this is lining up. If a masculine is kind of distancing themselves, they are not going in the same direction that you are, well, you're going to come in with the energy of this Queen of Swords if you haven't already, and cut them out. Because you deserve better. You know this. We have the Death card coming through here. I'm kind of feeling, my feminines, you had to find the strength to do the right thing for yourself. You know, especially, I mean, obviously they might not have said, oh, I feel trapped. I feel like, you know, I'm not ready for this type of commitment or whatever, however way it might have gone. It's headed in this direction if it hasn't already gone in this direction, meaning that a cycle has ended. And it's almost like a blessing in disguise, because whenever something ends, there's a new cycle that's coming in. So I kind of feel this is going to bite them in the ass later. You know, karma will make a choice for them. It's like, if you can't make up your mind, I'll make up your mind for you. That's the universe talking. Look at this. See? Indecision. You can't make up your mind. Well, I'm going to make up my mind for me. Bye. You know, I'm moving on. I'm moving on because I deserve better. Look at that. 8 of Wands. There's the movement. We've got 2 cards right next to each other representing movement. The Divine Feminine is not going to settle for anything less than what you deserve, and you should not have to. And by doing that, you'll find the right partner. It's like kissing a whole bunch of frogs to get to the prince, you know? So, since this top row is focusing specifically on Divine Masculine, if they're not ready to fall in love, if they're not ready to settle down, if they want a variety, if they want to see what their options are, or feeling like the grass is greener on the other side, I'm feeling from my feminines, it's like, okay, go ahead. Because they're going to realize eventually that the grass was greenest with you. That's going to be a hard lesson to learn later. Look at that. Knight of Wands. Action, passion, in and out. Exactly. Meeting a Knight of Wands individual who's not ready to settle down, you know, it's like one of those whirlwind romances where everything just seems so amazing. The sexual chemistry, how you guys are together, the conversations, all of it looks amazing until it goes towards, maybe we should move in. Maybe we should be exclusive. Then they trip out. Then they're like, no, I'm good. You know, I'll see you later. You know, that type of energy, then they're out because it trips them out. And then the whole time, you know, they could have been talking to you and somebody else. So that sucks. It sucks for them eventually, because if you relate to this, you have a good heart. You know, you are the type of person that really would have been a wonderful life partner for this person. But it's a blessing in disguise as well that they showed you who they truly were, so you could move on and find the right person for you, because you will. Look at this. 6 of Wands, okay? Followed by the Empress. You see, Divine Feminine, you are going to come out on top. You are going to be successful. You're going to be victorious when it comes to meeting the right partner. And, you know, again, maybe you've had some not so good experiences on the way to reaching this summit, but it'll all be worth it once you meet the right person. That is what I have there. So that's pretty cool, because I feel regardless of where you're at on your journey, and for some of you guys, you know, you're not in a good place because this person really did a number on your heart space. But when the time is right, I have a feeling you'll take a look back at what happened and be like, you know what? It's okay, because I found the right person for me. Okay? So let's grab one more set. Actually, before we do that, I want to take a look at some time frames based off of what we've already seen, you know? So let's grab some time frames here. Okay, I want to take a look at the energy for an ex-partner. When, and this is only for those of you who might or are expecting to reconnect with somebody from your past. Let's see. When might an ex-partner resurface? In 5 months. Okay, so later on in the year is when an ex might pop up. And you might not even want to see this person, but they'll pop up anyway. Okay, let me grab a time frame for singles that are looking to meet somebody new. Just around the corner, so it's close, okay? I have a feeling you won't be single for long. All right, let me grab one more time frame. And this will give you guys the opportunity to ask your own question, okay? So focus on your own question, whatever that might be, time frame wise. And then I'll go ahead and grab a card and let's take a look and see what it says. And if it's not a favorable response, it could either be that timing is off or that you deserve better, okay? If it's not going to happen with somebody, maybe that's a blessing. All right, guys, so go ahead and focus on your own question. And it's got to be a when question, okay? So angels and spirit guides, please, for those who have a question, really wanting to know when something is going to happen, please give us a time frame. And of course, nothing is ever written in stone when it comes to time frames, because time is constantly moving and changing. So take it with a grain of salt, okay? All right, here we go. Time frame for your question. It'll happen on a Wednesday. Okay, let's grab a little bit more information. It'll happen on a Wednesday. When? Give us a little bit more information. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. It'll happen on a Wednesday. Woohoo! Look at this. Have patience. It's on its way. Divine timing, really. It's going to happen when it is meant to. It cannot be rushed. So that's the time frame, guys, for your particular question. Uh-oh. Did my thing turn off? What happened? Hold on. Am I still on screen? Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Everything is wonky today. All right. So let me go ahead and grab one more batch of cards, guys, and then anybody who's interested in getting your own reading, your own personal reading this evening, I'd love to be able to do that for you if that's something that you need. All right. Okay. I can't see anything on my screen.
Yeah, you're still.
Angels and spirit guides, please. For the collective, what do we need to know here? Hold on, guys. I gotta find myself on this screen, otherwise I can't see anyone or anything. 1 second. Otherwise, Cameron, you're gonna have to let me know when I'm on screen and I can't see. I apologize, guys. 1 moment. I swear, everything that could have gone wrong today went wrong. hold on, sorry, one sec. I just gotta log back in. Okay, there we go. Okay. There we go, there we go. Hi, Grace. Yeah, I'd love to do a reading for you. It's $22.22 either through Super Chat or what's the other one? Cash App or Venmo.
But now they can see it.
And unfortunately, I don't have it scrolling through the screen, so, you know, probably easier to do Super Chat today. All right, let's take a look at the energy. Intimacy, okay? We kind of touched upon that with some of the other cards. I'll read that in a minute. I'm drawn to pull 3 cards from here. Quality time, absolutely. Somebody who doesn't have one foot out the door, you know? I think my screen is frozen. How's it looking over there?
Fine.
How bizarre. Okay. I think it's mostly my screen. Hold on, guys.
I see you fine.
You see me fine? Okay, guys, one sec. Because I don't see myself. It's very difficult. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I have, if I'm not on screen, I can't see where the cards are, and if I can't see it, you guys probably can't see it. Let's grab one more. Give me one more. Okay, 2. We have reunion, that is followed by communication. So let's go ahead and read through this. Intimacy, ask yourself if it's possible to build more depth into this relationship. There needs to be a healthy balance of physical, emotional, and spiritual intimacy for this relationship to endure. This connection needs to be beyond the physical aspect and more than just an intense physical attraction. And exactly, they have to be able to bring more to the table, you know, so what happens in the bedroom could be fantastic, but it's like what happens outside of it where they drop the ball, you know, so it can't just be about the physical. Thank you, Grace. So yeah, please just go ahead and submit your info down below. Quality time. More quality time is needed with this person. Put forth extra energy and effort into this relationship. Make time for dates and fun. Take the initiative and try surprising them with a romantic gesture. And I have a feeling for some of you, maybe this is what you expected from this person. To be romanced, to be swept off your feet, you know, go on dinner dates, just have some quality time. But maybe they dropped the ball in that area. Reunion. This is someone from your past returning and a union forming. This could be a connection to someone from your childhood, okay? This is a soul level or physical reunion. This may be a reunion with family as well. So it doesn't have to just be a romantic partner. And then we have communication. There is a need for expression of feelings and the heart in this relationship or connection. Work on communicating and connecting in different ways. Fully connect with this person and let them know how you feel. But for some of you guys, I kind of am getting here that communication is either not happening, or when you guys were together, this person just did not let you in fully into their world, into their heart space, you know. What do I need? I need sun signs. I need a brief background on your situation. And then I need one question to focus on, Grace. Okay? All right, so let's get into some tarot here, guys, and see what else we can find out. So we already know about the need for more than just intimacy. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective. Look at this. We've got the death card. Okay, I'm not surprised. Because if they can't bring anything into the partnership aside from just the physical, it doesn't have a strong foundation. So through something that came to an end, this is going to direct you to someplace else where you can start fresh. Makes sense to me. Two of Pentacles. Interesting how that's lining up with quality time, you know, somebody who's juggling. They've got too much on their plate, whether that's a person, whether that's their job, whether that's, you know, family obligations, whatever. They can't spend quality time with you if they've got too much going on in their own life and they're not making you a priority. Okay. All right. What about this reunion here? Three of Pentacles. I like it. So if you guys are meant to come back together, then, you know, this is somebody who understands that they need to meet you halfway. They can't just come back and not expect to work on the relationship with you. It takes two people, and hopefully you'll be able to attract somebody like that, you know? And finally, the communication. All right, let's see. Give me a card focusing on communication. Okay, Six of Pentacles. That's a nice card. Equality, equal give and take. So if that wasn't happening before, that needs to be talked about, especially, you know, maybe with an ex-partner that you would be open to reconnecting with. They need to know and understand. It's like, look, it doesn't just fall on me to do everything. You need to do your share. You know, they need to carry their weight in the relationship. Okay, so that's what's coming through there. And finally, let me grab some numbers here for you guys. It could be numbers that could be coming through for the week, maybe. All right, so this is the Twin Flame Angel numbers from Mystic Moon. And of course, if you don't identify with a twin flame connection, just take that interpretation out of the message. Angels and spirit guides, please, for the collective, please bring forward whatever numbers could be significant for the next week. Ten. There is a divine plan in order. Let go of your need to know future events. Whenever I see this, you know, it's like a message from the universe letting you know, just let it go. If it really is meant to find you, it will. Okay. Let's see what else. I love it. 11. Awakenings and activations are at hand. Be on the lookout for signs guiding the way. Pay attention to whatever signs you are blessed to find. You know, it could be 11:11. It could be you happen to glance at a clock or your watch and it happens to be 11:11. There's something tied into something positive about to happen or will be happening. Could be a wish that's about to manifest for you. Let me grab two more. Six. We always, of course, think of triple sixes as a sinister number, but it really isn't. Not when it comes to an angel number. So it says, step into your inner child as a way of addressing old wounds and restoring a sense of wonderment. So if you feel that that's work that you need to put upon yourself, then, you know, maybe it's coming through for a reason. Or it could be the other person, you know, somebody who needs to work on themselves. Okay, let's grab one more. One more angel number. Ooh, 999. Oh, wow. Mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. I like it. So this is basically letting us know that in order to come into union with somebody that you're wanting to come into union with, you had to focus on self-love first. You know, going back to what I said earlier, having to fill that cup of love for yourself first. So I love how that's presenting itself, guys. Hopefully you know, throughout this week, if you happen to be seeing these numbers, just go back to this video and see what it's wanting to tell you. Or maybe you'll know it right off the bat. There's, of course, additional interpretations to these numbers, you know, so you could just easily go online and grab more information. All right, so let's get into a personal reading here. So anyone else who's wanting to get your own personal reading this evening, feel free to go ahead and super chat. Okay, it's 2222. So Grace, let's get into your messages. Okay, so your Capricorn sun sign. There have been changes at work. How will things go for me? Okay, let's take a look at that vibe, that energy. I want to use a different deck for this. Let's see here. Hold on one sec. All right, let's take a look. For you to be able to attract your abundance. Okay, let's take a look at that first, Grace. Okay, and then we'll grab some cards from tarot, of course. Okay, so whether they're downsizing or whether you feel like you're no longer going to be happy staying there, if you're unhappy about the changes, let's see. Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Grace, Capricorn. What do we need to know to bring in that abundance? Moonlighting, interesting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Now, you can certainly clarify in the comments if you feel that what you're currently doing is already your dream job, and whatever these changes are, maybe it's affecting how you see the outcome or your future. But this could also be telling you, you know, hold on to that job in the meantime. But find something else that you really enjoy and love, something that you're more passionate about, something that'll get you excited to wake up in the morning, you know? Until that can fully support you, maybe hold on to this job if you can. Okay, oh good, I'm glad that resonates. Okay. What else do we need to know, please? Now, only if this resonates with you, but it does say donations, tithing, and charitable work. Whenever I see this, you know, it's one of those things where when we give without expecting anything in return, it comes back to us tenfold. You know, that's what that kind of reminds me of. Whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest in your career, in your work environment, you know, it's like one of those things, that type of energy, when you shift that up and change things around, you tend to attract more, you know. Let me grab one more card and then we'll clarify this. Give me one more card here. Windfall of abundance. Okay, so if you look at the image, of course, we've got a winter scene here, so it may not come in until latter half of this year, but it's coming in, you know. So it says an increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, your health, and charitable work. And it's interesting how both these cards are referencing charitable work, whatever that might mean to you. And I didn't actually read this one. Give joyfully to the organizations and people who spiritually support and inspire you. And know that your generosity will be returned to you manyfold in miraculous ways. The time, supplies, money, or other resources you donate will ensure that your positive energy multiplies. So pretty much what I said. When we overextend ourselves in a way where, you know, we're wanting to do good and help people, then absolutely, life will find a way to bring it back to you. All right, so let's clarify this with some tarot and see what we need to know, okay? Angels and spirit guides, please, focusing on Grace, Capricorn. What else do we need to know? when it comes to her work environment. Ooh, Four of Wands, okay. We've got the Magician. Interesting. The Devil card coming through, you know, it's interesting too because it represents Capricorn, you represent Capricorn. So what does this all mean? So Four of Wands represents a strong foundation. It represents harmony in our life, and that includes our work environment. So if the people that you are surrounded by are people that you enjoy working with or working around, and it's, you know, an otherwise good work environment, then fantastic. Because it's letting us know here that you certainly have the capability to be successful there. But if you're not happy there, you know, like we're seeing here, you could go out and find something else in the meantime to supplement in addition to what you're already earning. The Magician here, it's telling you that there's a very positive outcome when it comes to your career, your job. It's giving you the opportunity to take a risk. And that might be telling you, you know, take a chance maybe on something else, which I'm kind of picking up here. Take a chance on your dream career, whatever that might be, but hold on to what's paying the bills for now, if it will allow you to do that. Because there's something very positive that wants to come in for you. And it's very significant with the Devil's energy representing your own Capricorn vibe. If you're feeling trapped at your job, and if you don't want to stay, you always have your own free will to move, to switch things up. Again, take a chance on a different job, a different career change. Because you're not actually tied down to anything. You have the freedom to choose. Okay? What else? We've got the Lover's card. So in this type of environment, the choice is yours. You get to choose the direction that you go. You get to choose the environment that you want to thrive in. Because what this is telling you is that you have to choose something that you love rather than just a job that pays the bills. To the point where, you know, it's interesting that the Four of Wands and the Lover's card, they both represent harmony. And that's exactly what we're wanting to bring into our work environment. We don't want to be stressed out at work, you know. We don't want to just wake up in the morning and dread that we're going to work just because we need money to pay our bills or to be able to just sustain our lives, right? So I have a feeling, should you decide to, let's just say, interview at other companies or doing something else, you might find that this direction will really be good for you. You gotta love what you do. If you don't love what you do, you're not gonna stay there long. It's just a job, okay? Oh man, look at this, 8 of Cups. So, I gotta say, if at the end of the day, there's something about these changes that you're not happy with, or you don't really see like a long-term outcome to this, it's telling you to walk away. It's telling you to back away from it, leave it behind, because there's something else for you. That's where the money will come in. You know, I'm sure, well, I can't be sure, but maybe you've heard the phrase, do what you love and the money will follow. And it will, okay? Because when we're stressed out and we're just going to work just to earn that money, you won't thrive. Not in the way that you can doing something you're passionate about. I'm looking at your comments. If you really want to start working with Reiki, go for it. Life is too short to not do what we want. And I'm telling you, your life purpose, it affects everything. When we're happy doing what we're doing, It affects our health, our well-being, our mentality, our relationships with family, with friends. You know, it affects our mood, everything. And it gets to the point sometimes when, you know, especially if someone's miserable at their career or job, and I can actually vouch for this one because I used to work for City Hall in our local city. And whenever you work for that type of environment, you can retire at the age of 55. And so during my short time there, I was there at least a couple years. People were retiring at 55, but by the time they got to 55, they were ill, they were sick. Some of them actually didn't make it to 55, they passed away before it was time to retire. And once I analyzed every single one of those people and the scenario and the job that they had, they were all unhappy. So, you know, it's like, so what if they've got a whole bunch of vacation time saved up? Who does that go to? They can't enjoy it. You know, it goes to their family. So they're beneficiary because they passed away. So life is too short. Do what you love. You're a nurse. I love that. And healthcare has become a business. It sure has. It sure has. My mother-in-law, she's passed, but that was her vocation. She was a nurse. So I have a very special place in my heart for nurses. Yeah, so if you're feeling burnt out, look at that 8 of Cups. It's like, it's time to go. Walk away from it. If you feel trapped, that's going to get to a point where you're like, you can't wait to break free. You will break free. You know, because it's going to affect your job performance, how you see your job, you know, how they evaluate you based off of how you are at work. It affects everything. And when someone's burnt out, we're not giving 100%. You know, I get it. So yeah, that's the advice here. Pursue something else. Make sure it's something that you love. Do the Reiki thing. You love it. Go for it. And yes, it could take a little bit of time to generate some income. That's why you hold on to this until something else pops up. You know? So that's what I've got for you. I hope that helps out. You certainly have the capability, Grace, to bring in so much abundance your way. And I have a feeling, you know, 1 year from now, your life will be very different. A lot better, a lot happier, less stressful. Okay? So that's what I have. Thank you so very much. And you're very welcome. I hope that helped. Hi, Tamisha. Welcome. All right, guys. Anyone else interested in getting your own reading this evening? If not, no worries. You know, we're going to try to do these most Sundays anyway. We try to do them. I just, you know, I've been sick and just trying to deal with initially a cold, then the flu. It was horrible. Okay, one day I want to read. Oh, sure. It's Tamisha, it's 22:22 here on the live stream to get a mini reading. So yeah, whenever you're ready, I'd love to do that for you, okay? I understand when bills are crazy, I totally get it. So no worries at all. All right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it a night. Thank you guys for your understanding with the glitches of getting this live stream started. It happens sometimes, you know, it's like we're ready to go, the countdown's ready to go to the next screen, and we get a blank, or it's just buffering, and then we have to start over, and sometimes it won't let us start over, and so everybody that's ready to start watching the live stream are probably wondering, what happened? You know, where is she? So if that ever happens in the future for any live stream, that's what's going on. Unfortunately, it's not always perfect when we try to get things going, either connection issues or some other wonky technical issues going on. All right, guys, that's it for now. I wanted to also share, for those who don't know, I do have another channel. It's called Financial Forecasts by Carrie. I haven't dedicated a whole lot of time there, but I'm going to start this year to be able to post more regularly on there. You know, kind of similar to what I did for Grace, but on a smaller scale, of course, just a mini reading. And to be able to offer financial guidance and off of the YouTube world. I am a financial advisor, so it's really what I do off screen, and would love to be able to help folks wherever I can. All right, so please follow me there, and also on the IG platform, it's the same thing, Financial Forecast by Carrie. If you don't already follow my IG page for Celestial Forecast, please do. The Celestial Forecast by Carrie. All right, guys, thank you very much. That's it for now, and I wish you guys the best and have a great week. On behalf of moderator Cameron and myself, we will catch you guys next time. Take care.